Hey there!
Today, we are discussing 7 ways to increase your productivity.
And if you are new here, kindly click the subscribe button, like our videos, and very important, please drop your comment. Thank you for joining us. Stay to the very end. Again, stay to the very end. The first way to increase your productivity is you having a clear sense of purpose. Clarity is very important. There is nothing that kills productivity other than confusion. Confusion in the sense of you don't know what to do, you don't know how to go, you don't know how to go about it, you don't know the expected result you should have. And this is why, for example, if you are thinking of losing your weight, you should have a plan, clarity, a clear sense of purpose of okay, how much calories should I consume to lose my fat, in how many days, how much weight do I want to lose. You should have a clear sense of purpose. For example, if you want to go have your higher degree like masters, what do you hope to achieve? Why do you want to go for your master's studies? What do you what is that unique knowledge that you hope to get that you can get on job and that you can learn on other learning platforms like Udemy, YouTube, and other, prominent ones like that? What is that clear thing? Have a clear sense of purpose. Do not just jump into things because you might not get your desired result. All right, and so do this very important, and this leads us to the second thing you need to do to increase your productivity.
Second point to increase your productivity is set some minutes to relax. Relaxation is very important. There is no way you can achieve whatever you have planned to achieve if you are under stress. Stress is not good for any human being. It's like you are struggling to do something and you want to achieve it within a short time. But then you may not be able to do that because you are already stressed up. So set a time to relax. Sit down, laugh, look at something that is important to really play with. Also make sure, try to do some other things around, or talk with somebody just to cool down your body, cool down your brain. You can even be under a tree enjoying the breeze to refreshing you up, so that by the time you come back to table or to whatever you want to do, you will be better off. Always be mindful that stress is not good. In order to increase your productivity, find time to relax.
The third thing you need to do in order to increase your productivity is that you must begin to convert all your failures into feedback. There are no successes without failures. Even the person who invented light failed couple of times. And there is success and failures are inevitable. You must learn to convert them to feedback. For example, if you failed in your business or you failed in your academics, your exams, don't ever think that you failed because your lecturer hates you. Don't ever feel that you failed because they hate your parent or there's just something about it that is hostile. Sit back, think about it. Why did I fail? Why did you fail? Probably you've not invested enough time into your studies. Start investing time into it and expect a good result. By that, you have converted your failure into feedback. If you failed in your business, don't ever think that your competitors want you out of your business, or that your business environment is too hostile, or things are just working against you. There are things you have done that are not right, that have warranted failures. So think about them and convert them to feedback, and do them to get your desired results, and you'll be amazed by how much you will do. So if if you sit back thinking that you failed because some things are just against you, and like that you decide not to press further, you decide to just quit, or you're just sitting about it, talking bitterly, being pessimistic, you will never do any good thing with that. So from this moment henceforth, convert all your failures into feedback and put them to work, and you'll be amazed by how much productive you will become. And this leads us to the fourth thing to do in order to increase your productivity.
The fourth thing to do in order to increase your productivity is be confident. Do not doubt yourself. Whatever you feel you are is what you are, not what anybody says you are. So, be sure that everything you need to do, you are sure you are going to be accountable for it, and you are confident enough to do it. When you are confident, even when you are doing the wrong thing or you are saying the wrong thing, people will take you for somebody that is doing what he knows best to do because of the confidence that you put into it. Do not see yourself as a failure. Don't doubt yourself. If you doubt yourself, somebody else cannot say, yes, I trust you, or I know you can do it. But don't doubt yourself. Be confident, be sure of what you are doing, and know that what you are doing is what you intend to do, not that somebody is saying you should do it. Once you have that mindset, you'll be able to, come out with something reasonable or tangible, and something that is of value to people. So, be mindful of this. Be confident in yourself in order to increase your productivity.
The fifth thing you need to do in order to increase your productivity is for you to have a concrete, feasible, and workable plan. What do I mean by that? Oh, in the next 3 years, I want to own a multinational company, and what have you. Now, what do you have in place? What are those things you will do to achieve that desired result? Now, what are the human resources you need to put into work for you to get to your desired result? Now, if you do not have those things, then you are not feasible. Your plans are not feasible. They are not workable, and you won't get your desired result. So, okay, for if you're a student and you want to pass your exam, what are those things you need to do? What are those things you need to put in place so that you can get your desired result of success, if that is what you want? Number one, you need to be sure of what you want. You need to have your reading mates. You need to, understand the cost and be strategic about it. If you do not have a plan, you cannot have a result. So have a concrete, a feasible, and workable plan. Do not be one of those people who build their castle in the air. You can't get anything from that. So be sensible, be realistic. Do something with whatever it is you have. Put it to work, and you'll be sure to increase your productivity. And this leads us to the sixth thing to do in order to increase your productivity.
The sixth thing you need to do in order to increase your productivity is listen more than you talk. This is an attribute that people in the legal profession have. Lawyers listen. They listen to get the nitty-gritty of whatever the client is trying to tell them. And this helps them to get to the root of whatever the matter is actually about. And when you listen, there is the likelihood for you not to make mistakes, and you will not have any wrong judgments when you listen more. Some people don't really have the patience of listening to other people to know their own opinion. In fact, in some discussions, they want to be the one that is talking all the time. And in such cases, valuable information might be missed out. So, always listen, and listen well. Listen well to get quality out of whatever another person is telling you. So, it's a very important attribute for any individual to increase his or her productivity, and it reduces, time wasting. when you are able to listen well. This leads us to the seventh thing to do in order to increase your productivity.
The seventh thing you need to do in order to increase your productivity is for you to know what works for you. Of course, there are successful people who wake up early in the morning, and there are successful people who do not wake up early in the morning. You see, know the time of the day you are most productive. For me, I like to work late at night, and I'm usually always productive at night. And if you compare yourself with me, you might not be productive. So know what works for you. Do not compare yourself with the other person. Just do you. Study yourself and put that into practice, and you'll be sure to increase your productivity. Thank you
Thank you
for
for
joining
joining
us.
us. We believe if all these points are taken into consideration, definitely you are going to be very, very productive, and you will even be happy you have done that. So it is very important we make use of all these points discussed.
And
We
do not forget that listening enough is not okay. Put them
put
to
into
work.
action.